sweltering hot summertime. This is good for humidity. Hey guys, you know what time it is for me. Of course, it is time for my Diet Coke break. And today I just thought I would do a quick get ready with me video. This is sort of just a lighter makeup look. It has just been so stinking hot and humid here where I live, and I know a lot of other places in the South are dealing with the same issue, and you don't want to wear a lot of times a face full of every makeup product that you would normally use. It's just, you walk out and it's just like everything is going to melt off of your face. Literally, that is how it feels. So anyway, I just picked some products today. It's just sort of the basics that I feel like you can get away with and still look like you put a little bit of time and effort into it, but yet at the same time, you know, you didn't use every product in your stash that you maybe normally would. That way you don't feel like, you know, you have so much stuff on your face. It doesn't feel heavy or cakey or anything like that. So if you guys want to see how I got this sort of, this is what you can wear when it's so humid outside that if you wear much more, it's definitely going to slide off of your face look, then just keep watching this video. Hey guys, so today I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to do this kind of really basic and simple makeup look. My mirror's over here, so that's where I'm looking. Let's get started on this face. Starting with the IT Cosmetics number 50 anti-aging primer. I absolutely love this stuff. It has a pump. I just dot it on and I blend it in. It blends in really well. It's not greasy or anything like that, and apparently I need a primer in my hair, but you know, whatever. Anyway, so I just kind of spread this all over. It really doesn't take very much. Next, I'm going in with my IT Cosmetics CC Cream Your Skin But Better. This is the SPF 50. This is not the illuminating one. This is just the regular CC cream, and I am in the shade medium. I absolutely love this. I love the fact that it has a pump. I'm using my Dampen Beauty Blender today with this. I'm just going to put a little bit here on my face, dot it around different places all over. Dampen Beauty Blender and put in. My fingers work well too to actually apply this, but I decided to go with the Beauty Blender today just to kind of make it look a little bit neater, maybe. I don't know. It both works really well. But anyway, so I'm just kind of bouncing this, you know, into my skin, blending it in really well all around. I love this stuff. I love that it has an SPF in it. It's absolutely great. It's just an all-time favorite. Now you guys know under here, my problems under my eyes. So I'm using this this concealer from Avon, sorry. I love this. This is the Ideal Flawless, and this is in the color Neutral. I really like this. It does a really good job of helping to mask my under eye circles, because nothing is going to hide them, that's for sure. But it just, I think, looks a little bit better. And then I'm using my Serena Tarantino Under Eye Brightener. It has this brush here, and it's just an illuminator, and I just dot this all over. It's got a brush applicator. I just kind of dot this around the concealer area just to brighten up my under eyes just a little bit, to add some illumination in that area. I really love this. And then I'm just using the tip of my Beauty Blender to go around and kind of, you know, do the triangle kind of thing, and then back towards my hairline and down. It just kind of adds a nice glow to my cheeks, and it just adds a little bit of luminosity so that it's not so dark around there, and hopefully it helps with my circles. I don't know, I guess a little bit it does. That's about as good as it's going to get right now. Next, I am setting everything with my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Airbrush Finishing Powder. This is the pressed powder, and this is just in translucent. There's no color. I'm using my e.l.f. powder brush for this. I'm just dotting it on, and then what I do is just sort of press it in. It really helps with pores. I really, really like this, and I'm glad I got the pressed version, because, you know, you can make it a loose powder or you can just use it as a pressed powder. Just kind of, you know, smooth it around, and I find that really helps with my pores, especially in this heat. I like it a lot. The next thing I'm doing is going in with my Milani Baked Blush. This is in Luminoso. I love this color. It's just like a peachy kind of golden color. I'm using my Real Techniques blush brush here, going in. Doesn't take very much. It's super pigmented and pretty. I'm going to put it here on the apples of my cheeks and just kind of blend it back. If you guys notice, I did not use a bronzer today. That's one thing I'm leaving out. And I'm also not going to use a separate highlighter. This has a really pretty shimmer to it, this blush does, so it's like a 2-in-1, and I didn't feel like I needed a bronzer today. I like it, it's pretty, and it just kind of gives a glow to my skin. It's a great one. Now for my eyes, I am using the Milani eyeshadow primer. It's just in 01 Nude. I really like this. It's just got a little squeeze tip, and it takes a very, very tiny amount of this, so this tube is going to last you forever. But I just take this and I dot it on each of my eyes and just kind of blend that in pretty seamlessly, and it just absorbs really well, and it is a great cheap eye primer. This palette from Avon, I've absolutely been loving. The colors are gorgeous. This is called Naked Truth. This is the color of the palette, or the name of the palette. I love it. It's numbered for you, but you can use them in any order that you want to. It's just a really nice neutral to give you some color. So I'm going in with this second lightest color right there, and I'm actually just doing this on my finger instead of on a brush. I'm sure I should be using a brush, but a lot of times for my eyelid color, if it doesn't need to be super precise, I just use my finger. It's just easier, and it's one less brush I have to wash. Maybe that's just me being lazy, but that's just my preference. Now I'm going in with the number 3 shade down here, and I'm doing this on an e.l.f. crease brush, and I am putting this in my crease. And it's a really, really beautiful shade, doing the other eye. And the thing you have to do is you just kind of have to take, just a couple minutes and just blend it really, really well. Make sure the edges are blended out really good. And then I'm going to go in with this next, the darkest color down here, the number 4. And this is the Coastal Scents brush. It has more of a tapered edge, and you do not have to do your outer corner. A lot of times I don't do that if I'm just looking for something simple, but it is pretty, so I just use this brush, just put it in the outer corner of my eye, blend it up just a little bit into my crease, nothing crazy or super harsh or anything, just to give it a little bit more definition, and that's it. I guess it looks okay. It's just pretty natural, without looking like you spent forever on an eye look. It's just something that you can do pretty quickly, relatively 2-3 minutes, and you have an eyeshadow look that doesn't look too bad, but yet you can still tell that you put some effort into it. Now I'm using the number 1 at the top for a brow bone highlight, and again I just do this with my finger. I don't know, it's just the way I prefer to do it. I'm just going underneath my eyebrows with that. And then I'm also going to take that same number 1 shade, and I'm going to put it right here in the inner corner of my eyes. Just to brighten that up just a teeny tiny bit, so that anything that can brighten up around my eyes is good without being super glittery. Now my mascara of choice is, what it has been for a while, is the Rimmel Glam Eyes Mascara. I really, really love this. It was in my favorites last month. I'm continuing to really enjoy it. Super inexpensive at the drugstore. It's just a silicone wand, and I find that it really, really does lengthen, separate. It gives me volume if I need it to, just wiggle at the base and go up. This is just in the color black, and I like it. I think you can definitely tell this eye I have it on, and this eye I don't, and this eye I do, and I think I am losing my mind probably at this point, so just disregard. But anyway, so now we're going to go in with the other eye, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're just, going to apply mascara like you would normally apply mascara, and I don't know, I really like it. It's so inexpensive, and it looks just as good as some of my higher end mascaras. And when I find a product like that, I'm super happy about it. So that is the eye look, eyelashes, eyeshadow, all that good stuff, and it didn't take too long, and those products did not cost very much money whatsoever. Now it's time for my lips to get this finished up. This is the Maybelline. This is in the color Rose Redefined. I love this color. This is the Elixir. That's what this is called. Doe Foot Applicator. I really like it. It's kind of a Your Lips But Better. Once again, like there's so many Your Lips But Better colors, but this really is pretty. And I'm not a big lipstick person, you guys know that, but this is lipstick and gloss enough in one that I really like it. It's a pretty color. I actually really, really like this, and I have been wearing this pretty much every day. It matches everything, and there you go. So that's it. Just a little bit of sheen, a little bit of shine, nothing major, but anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. I'll have everything listed in the down bar. Thank you guys so much and have a wonderful day. Alright guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this little, it's not a tutorial because I'm definitely not anybody to be teaching anybody anything about how to apply makeup or anything like that, but this is just the things that I would use. So I hope you enjoyed just seeing some of the basics that I kind of use every day when it's the way that it is outside right now in the South, but when you still need to put on makeup because you have somewhere to go. That kind of thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. I appreciate every one of you guys. I've gotten a few new followers in the past few days, so thank you so much to all the new subscribers. I hope that you enjoyed this and that you'll continue to come back and visit often. And thank you to all of my subscribers who have been here the entire time. I appreciate each and every one of you guys so very much. You are the reason that I do these videos and the reason that it is just so much fun for me to come on and do this. And we're going to be back on more of a regular schedule after today, so that's going to be great. So make sure you guys check back. Thank you so much. And if you are dealing with high humidity and high heat like we are now where I live, if you guys are dealing with that where you live as well, just stay safe and, you know, stay hydrated and, you know, watch out for your pets and your kids and your, you know, older, you know, elderly ones, things like that. Basically just use common sense. And it just seems like sometimes, I don't know what, it seems like sometimes common sense is not that common. And I don't know, it's sad when you hear about things that happen that are heat related just because people don't take the time to think, because really that's just all you need to do is just think. So stay safe if you are dealing with these kinds of issues, and I hope that wherever you are having a really fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please leave me comments below about some of the basics that you use when you need to sort of look put together but you don't want to wear every makeup product that you normally do in hot weather or when it's really humid. If you have something good that is for like anti-shine, anti-humidity, that kind of thing, leave in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'd love to try out some of your things too. So I think that's all I have for y'all. Thank you so much. Have a really terrific afternoon, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.